Hi friends. I'm currently kind of sick. I've been working a lot and there's a lot of like pressure in my face and I have a headache and I'm sneezing a lot. That's not the point of this. I just want to let you know because it's kind of hard for me to breathe right now. If I sound a little funky, that is why. Fall is here and I'm ecstatic. I love fall so much. It is my element. I love it. I love all of it. We already talked about that. We've had some updates, okay? I've found an apartment in Boston, but the catcher is that if I move into this apartment, it would have to be October, which is next month. And y'all know who've stuck around that I'm trying to move like November, December time so I can have, more time to save up money and work and whatnot, which is why I moved back home so I could be closer to my jobs and try and work. But this is like the best opportunity right now. It doesn't seem like there's very much available for the end of this year unless somebody were to like get kicked out or just leave. It doesn't seem like there's anything that's going to be leasing that's projected to lease, at least right of now. But this apartment is perfect. It's really close to the job I'm going to have. It takes cats, which a lot of places in Boston I realize don't accept cats, which is really strange for me. It's the cheapest thing I found, which is $1,900 a month. Pray for me, guys. And I'm only at half of the goal that I wanted to financially before moving. I wanted to have a pretty good savings so that, it was kind of comfortable if I needed to, have cushion money and whatnot. Like, I was hoping that in a few months I would have that. So it's kind of a difficult situation that I'm in because I don't know if I don't jump on this opportunity if there's going to be one for a while. Because yes, there are other options, but they're like crack houses or like $5,000 a month, which is absolutely insane. But this is like a really good neighborhood. I did a virtual tour for it. It's really nice. It's quiet, close to my job, like I said. So I'm just kind of in a pickle trying to figure out my expenses and if, I take this risk, if there's even any way that I can potentially pull it off, because I have no idea. And I need to figure out a new way and how I'm even gonna get to Boston. I originally was gonna have somebody drive with me, but that's not gonna work out, so I need to figure that out. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. I'm not gonna jump on it if I don't feel comfortable enough with the idea, because I'm not gonna do something stupid if it's too early. I just don't want to have to wait a really long time before another opportunity like this comes up. And I'm worried that if I don't jump on it and move next month, that if it takes a while, my job's not going to want me anymore. And I don't know how long they're willing to hold the position for me. I've tried to get in contact with them and I only have a few times. I haven't really heard back that much. But I have a phone number for the utility company that this apartment complex uses, so I need to call them and see how much they usually charge every month for utilities, because there's no utilities included in this rent. So yeah, it's pretty bad, but that's the situation I'm in right now. I'm really freaking tired. I've worked a lot of days in a row, I'm not gonna lie, and I worked at animal control this morning. But honestly, I like working. I feel like if I'm not working, like I'm worthless. Not worthless, but worth less, if you know what I'm saying. Which I know isn't true, but I feel like I'm not doing anything with myself if I'm not at work, doing things and being productive and efficient. I don't feel like there's any point. So I really enjoy working. I like doing it. And I absolutely love the people that I work with. They're definitely like family to me. So I've been trying to deal with burnout and, my ability to function at work and get things done in a decent, amount of time and whatnot has gone down just a tad. And people can tell that I'm very burnt out, and I don't want that to be the case because I want to be the best employee that I can be, and I want to do as much as I can to help everyone else, lessen their load and do whatever I can to be as helpful as possible. And if I'm not able to do that, then I don't feel like I'm doing a good job, even though I know that I am. because I know I'm very reliable and accountable. But if I'm not able to, you know, work at my best capacity and do the best that I can do, then I feel like I'm failing, which I've been dealing with a lot, because the burnout is strong, because I'm really just envious of my future self and knowing that there's going to be bigger and better things out there. And I'm just so excited that still being here and not living out those dreams and whatnot has been hard. And I've just felt incredibly boring. I absolutely love this season. I love Halloween, and I love watching movies. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world to do. So that's mostly what I do if I'm, you know, if I have free time. But really the only free time I have is like 11 to 1 a.m. where I just like feel like a person for the first time during the day and not like a robot, if you get what I mean. Sorry, I'm also disheveled. I've been wearing just this every day and just absorbing into my bed, because there's not really much going on in here. There's not much space to work with, but I'm not here to complain. I know that I'm working so much for a reason, and it's for my future and for my 2 kids, my cats. Everything I do is for them, and also just because I like working. Like, I know there's a reason behind all of this. You know, I believe everything does happen for a reason. And I just feel incredibly burnt out and just boring as a human being, because I don't really feel like I'm a person as of now, which I know isn't true. Honestly, I'm a person. I just don't get to see my friends very much. Like, the one thing that's been getting me through the work weeks is the fact that I'm going to get to see my best friend, and we keep having to push that back, which is just breaking my heart and making me cry. But that's been kind of the thing that's getting me through all of the crap that's been happening, and now it's being pushed further, and until I don't even know how far into the, you know, unforeseeable future. I've got 2 weddings this month that I get to go to, so I'll be a little social there, so that's cool. I don't have any outfits though. Life's pretty difficult, guys. I don't really think we realize when we're younger, like, all the things that pile up into one big and I'm not gonna lose my spirit, because that's one of the things I've always had, is I've always had at least in the worst of times, a little bit of optimism and hope and positivity, and I will not lose that, because if I don't have that, what's the point? I don't have anything else. We just gotta stay on the grind, just keep, you know, working at it, because these things will come to you. The energy you put out into the world, you will receive back. You just have to keep manifesting, praying, being hopeful, whatever it is for you that works, and taking care of yourselves and giving yourself grace, because when you're overworked or you're, you know, tired, not feeling good, or just like your energy levels are down, you're just not feeling like yourself, those are the times where you have to be the most kind to yourself and try and find little things that make you happy. Like, for me, it's just like FaceTiming my friend if I'm able to do that, or when the weather has cooled down a bit, so just putting on like a nice comfy big like brown sweater and like pants, and just wearing something other than work clothes, like that almost is enough to make me just do a whole 180 and be so happy, positive, and woo, because I absolutely love that. So if there's something small like that for you to help keep you going through the burnout and, like, you know, the sad times, the difficult times, whatever it is, whatever, if you're in a rut, absolutely do that. I feel like I'm swallowing bricks. My throat's just not, pause. And throat's just not working very well. I went to the store last night and I had the most stressful shopping experience of my life, because the internet wasn't working at the store, so I couldn't even see how much money was in my bank account, and I never have cash on me, so I was really panicking because I had absolutely no groceries and I didn't know how much money I had to spend. So I did like 4 transactions, just everything a little bit at a time, and I was able to get at least enough stuff to keep me going. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I don't know if I'm gonna film anything more. I just wanted to kind of update you on the situation with the apartment. If you have any advice, please let me know below. Your comments are very helpful. And you're also very sweet, so thank you for that. And we're almost at 100 subscribers. I can't even, like, it's crazy. I can't even fathom just, like, I think there's 92 right now. Just 92 people. And I know that might not seem crazy because there's people who have, like, 30 million subscribers or whatever, but just, like, 92 people? Like, I grew up in a tiny, tiny, tiny town with, like, 2 stoplights. Like, 92 people is, like, the population of where I grew up. So that's really crazy. Thank you guys for that. But please, if you have any advice for me about the apartment or just moving in general, like how to get a U-Haul or how to, you know, budget it all, just leave a comment because it's incredibly helpful and I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'll see you again in this video, but if not, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye!